It's a collision of teams that have earned respect from the pollsters, each ranked in the top 25, looking to win and make a big statement here today. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense trots out there to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To the air, it's Stone. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down on the opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. The Wolverines offense out there for their first possession. So here you go, an elite running back, Kirk, who's noticed on tape that the defensive front 7 has struggled at times. He expects to have a big day.
Yeah, I think he should expect to have a big day because if he gets to that 2nd level of this defense, he can not only avoid these linebackers, he has the ability to accelerate and get to the end zone. So this defense better do a very good job of squeezing this running back, or it could be a long day.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Wolverines will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Stone. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside, big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sack. Very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To throw, it's Stone. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Think about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, Northwestern.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Haynes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Second down after the incompletion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
This is what makes the RPO difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
To the air, it's Stone. Caught over the middle, it's Covey. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
But when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw again. That pass is caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Simpson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Grab behind the line, it's Marshall.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Northwestern has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Marshall. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Trying to find some room. It's Porter. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Scanning the field. It's Stone. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackled immediately But it's a big chunk play, aimed to the 35-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. The back's got it. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands. It's McCulley. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at midfield. Jukes to get past a man. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Wolverines. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Back to throw. It's Stone. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. QB decides to keep it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go, and we got a new set of downs.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick completion to the tight end.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Important 2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Handoff on a single back formation. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and he dropped it. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That's caught. It's Wagner. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Covey. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. 1st down to the 48. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pulls it in. It's Simpson. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! The quarterback takes it in himself. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call, and all of a sudden this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point puts him in front by 1. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Breaks free.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Stone. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, what a move. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Movement here from the tight end. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Now looks deep left. He had all day. And it's hauled in way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. It's a run. Running back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Stone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. Moving the receiver now all the way. Behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He dumps it off to the tight end. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's McCulley. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, you might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to chuck it again. Running back has it on a screen now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And here's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And it's good right down the middle. Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Stone. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Dumps it off to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. The sure hands. It's Porter. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. crucial third down play right here. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that could happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Simpson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
They'll try the ground game here. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Hubie keeps it himself. The ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll use the ground game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's third down for the offense. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Breaks free. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's McCulley. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Grab by the receiver. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The important third down play coming up. Trying to convert with a sneak. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. On the run, it's Haynes. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. With a first down now at the 16, this offense has a lot more breathing room. Play action here on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The receiver makes the catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Just missed his intended receiver on that third and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback keeps the football. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
That's reeled in. It's Covey. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone.
Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense can just hang on for a few more seconds. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Stone. Short throw complete to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.